What's up, Perry? How you doing? There we go. What is up? What is up? Let me just do this. Close that. Probably just close that as well. Just gonna start up in just a moment here. Close that. Okay. That should be fine. Okay, hopefully everything goes good. Okay. Hmm. It is time to make more progress. More progress indeed. Precisely. I mean, we're getting pretty close to a couple milestones here. I mean, 17 million is around the corner. What else? A few blocks are pretty close to 1 million mined each. And then, obviously, reaching full deep slate is on the horizon as well. This guy would never eat anything that isn't a block. You know that's not true. If you know, you know. What's up, Ideal? Yo, what's up, Muffin? How you doing? Deep Slate Stew. What a nice little treat. What's up, Hex? How you doing? Welcome, everyone. Now, why would an entire studio do that? What the dog doing is a very important question. Yeah, there's just a big gap there. I don't know, maybe it's worth building a little path across it. $16.95. I wonder if we can reach 17 mil tonight or not. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream for. I was thinking at least 2.5 hours. It's a little late, so I can't do like a super long one, but do a couple hours. Let me drink some water. right. Mm-hmm. It is in fact that time. What's up, girl? How you doing? Well, I mean, part of the mixed slate is deep slate. Let's not be pedantic. But we are rapidly approaching full deep slate. Don't get it twisted. We are not that far away at this point. I mean, you like being pedantic. I know it's your favorite activity, but look at this. Hold on. I'm gonna show you guys like how much is left. It's really not much. Relatively, anyway. Like it's just this kind of little square left, really. Which in the grand scheme of the entire area, like this is like probably less than 25% left. Well, I kind of gotta load this, but like, I mean, that's one corner and we're past 0, 0 at this point. Like right here is 0, 0. So, yeah, we're getting relatively close here, guys. Not too much left. Quarter chunk, basically. Quarter chunk, give or take a couple cents. Oh, I probably want to turn that back down. Yeah. Again, let's not be pedantic. Let's just say it's a quarter left. I think in reality though, we're probably like 80% done already. Let's just have fun, enjoy the digging, and we will get there when we get there. It will happen. 1/4 chunk burger. Yummy. Thankfully, I just had a really nice dinner, so I'm not gonna be hungry if you guys start talking about chunk burgers. I made myself some fries. I air fried some fries. I added American cheese to it, and then I added Cajun. What else did I add to it? Sriracha mayo and red pepper flakes. It was like a spicy cheese fry type of deal. It was really good. Yeah. Honestly, the only thing it was missing was some kind of protein, like a meat of some kind, but honestly, I didn't feel like I wanted meat with it. It was enough. I actually have a picture. Hold up. I can send this in the Discord in just a moment here. Just gotta wait for Discord to actually open. Tell me I French fried these fries? Possibly, possibly. Thankfully we call them freedom fries over here. Alright, yeah, let me send this. There we go. I think it came out great. It was a nice plate of fries. I put it in the Discord dead chat. If you're quiet enough, you can hear an eagle. True. But yeah, I think it came out wonderful. It's a nice, spicy little fry dish. Well, it's not really a little dish. It was actually pretty filling. But yeah, it was very yummy and like very cheap to make too. I mean, it was. If I had to guess, it was under $4 to make that dish of ingredients. Honestly, probably the most expensive part is literally just the cheese. In this economy, yeah. And I could always do a little less cheese next time, but I did want to like have basically every fry covered in a little bit of cheese, so it was worth. And it's the type of meal that I literally don't think I could find at a restaurant near me. Like, I'm not gonna find a restaurant that's doing like spicy fries with cheese. But yeah, I think the only thing I would change is maybe a little less cheese and add a protein. Just at least if I don't want it to be like an insane calorie bomb, I would probably remove a slice or two of cheese to be able to add a protein to it. I don't know, something like shredded chicken or something like that would be really good. Or just any type of meat that's kind of like shredded rather than like big chunks. Like rotisserie chicken wouldn't really work as well. I mean, you can rip it up, but it's not as like tender as like real shredded chicken. Or even like you could do like ground beef, that would work, but that would be, I don't know. I feel like a fry dish works a lot better with like either chicken or like a steak type meat rather than ground beef. But it just needs to be something that isn't super chewy. So you do have to be careful with that. Anyways, I'm just happy it came out good. And I always like my food like carne asada and ground beef. Yeah, I would much prefer carne asada in that type of dish over ground beef, but I think it would work either way. And also, I just really like chicken. Chicken is an S tier protein, so. But it needs to be like the type of chicken that's like kind of shredded up a bit. We got the chicken playing 300 BPM Musumes for 10 hours. That's a shredded chicken. Chicken 10 is the shredded chicken. Sorry to reveal this, guys. He was a delicious meal. Also, one sec. Okay. Back to work. I don't think Pickle would eat those fries. There's, probably a little too much spice in that dish for poor old Pickle. Oh. Okay. Oh, Pickles would crush that meal. Yeah. Also, I'm happy with the amount of spice I put in the dish. I always feel like a dish, like the right amount of spicy for me is like not like tongue burning, but like my nose opens up and I'm like I feel like I can actually smell things again. Yeah. But if it's like just spice just to burn my tongue, then it's like, not really my thing. I won't lie though, I feel like I do have a little bit of a headache today. That's probably because I spent my day doing literally nothing. I kind of needed to. I was so exhausted after work, like the last few days, but like, kind of wish I did a little more. At least I was able to not do takeout today. I cooked at home, which is better than nothing. I've honestly been enjoying cooking at home a lot more lately. Because one, I'm starting to realize I can make something that I'm willing to eat faster than it would for me to like figure out what I want to order it, and then drive it back home to eat. If I'm doing takeout, like after work, for example. Of course, I don't really like cooking after spending all day working a cooking job, but like, I think it just might be worth the effort. And also, it's cheaper, so that's always a bonus. Especially these days. Takeout has just gotten way too expensive. I mean, I feel like unless I'm eating like literally the same two or three really cheap places, the absolute minimum I need to spend on like good takeout is like $12 plus, and I'm like, that I can make two or three meals at home that are delicious for that amount of money, like in terms of ingredients. It's just not worth it, man. I think something like eating out or takeout or whatever is definitely better reserved as like a treat rather than the way to consume my food. At least I'm not addicted to using like delivery services like DoorDash or whatever. That's just literally flushing your money down the toilet. But yeah. Okay. It's another little section done. Let's keep going. Oh. Actually, one sec, guys. Okay, I'm back. Guys, don't say hi back. Don't say hi back. Don't do it. Don't do it. I know you want to do it. Don't do it. Let's keep going. Hmm. I don't know if it's worth building a path. Maybe I just... Oh, zombie. I have no idea what you just linked. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a problem with a lot of Japanese music, it seems. Or just anything that isn't, like, literally mainstream popular. Ouch. Okay. Chickens. Toho shoegaze. Wow, maybe I'll actually like shoegaze. I don't actually hate shoegaze, but I think compared to some of the people who've requested it, I just don't vibe with it nearly as much. Yeah. Sounds about right. A lot of my favorite like Toho stuff that I've listened to over the years through something like Osu, I have not been able to have on Spotify. Like Demetori stuff, for example, is not on Spotify at all, which is really sad. Yeah, that's about right. I should put on my favorite Drake Kendrick songs. I love music. You should put on the Taylor Swift. I love the Taylor Swift and I literally don't know whose popular music anymore. Not that I cared much in the first place, but I literally don't know who's popular these days. Pop music's not really my thing. Well, yeah, Drake, but I already mentioned him. Snap Crackle. We could consider some Snack Crackle music. Kids Bop. Yeah. Also, wait, I don't think Snap Music exists. I I thought that was a drink. Wow, the song's awful. I wish I was listening to Friday by Rebecca Black. I mean, snapping can be used as like an instrument, so I suppose it has to exist, yeah. Unless it literally has nothing to do with that. Finger. That doesn't make any sense to me. That's just a made-up genre of music. I don't care. Also, that song is better paired up with Cerno's math class. Yeah. Yeah, but like some genres make a lot more sense than others. Like Snap being that makes no sense to me. But it doesn't really matter. I'm not much of a music snob anyway, so it's not really for me to care. Oh dang, two C418 songs in a row. They should add Droopy to Minecraft. It's been long enough. One second. Okay. What's up, Ria? How you doing? Oolin. Oh, okay. Not every day I get attacked by a zombie villager. Much less it dropping out of the sky. Oh, it's this song. It is Coho. There's like a loved alt map of this song. Okay, cool. Well, didn't take any damage, so no loss in saturation from that. Oh man. Okay, finishing another little ring in just a moment. I don't know how many more of these I have to do, but these are taking like around an hour, maybe a little less at this point, which is a good sign. I don't really know how many more I need to do, though. I don't know the best way to figure that out. Alright, let's see how long this one takes. Let's just say it's an hour 15 minutes uptime. Figure out from there how long it'll take. Boy, a lot of coal over here. Ooh, Cole. Guy named Cole. Yeah, what's up, man? Wow. That was terrible. I love getting 1 diamond with Fortune 3. You would think Fortune 3 would be like minimum 2 diamonds. But I guess if they did that, then maybe if you mine diamond, there was a chance you'd get 0 diamond without Fortune. I think that'd be equally funny, though. Not that I don't want to mine deep slate, but the less deep slate there is to mine in the mixed layers, the faster we can get to full deep slate. Which is where the fun truly begins. Thankfully, it seems like there's actually a lot of not deep slate. I mean, this is a high up layer, but still, even for this, feels like a very forgiving distribution in terms of digging time. No, not no deep slate, but just a little less. Just so we can get there a little faster. It'd be nicer if there was just a clear cutoff, or like a clear switch, rather than the mix. I'm not really a fan of the mixed layers. It's just a very awkward way, like it's a very awkward set of blocks to mine. Because there's just so much speeding up and slowing down abruptly. Okay, I got 4 from that one, and then 3 from that one. So that made up for the one that I got 1 from. I can accept that. Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you for the follow. Don't mind me, just digging. It shouldn't be possible. I guess we'll find out if any stragglers somehow exist. But it shouldn't be possible. One thing I will say is that I think I have seen one time where stone spawned exactly at Y0. And I still don't know if I was like going crazy or if that like actually happened earlier. It was pretty early on into when we started doing the mixed layers. But I swear I thought I saw stone at exactly Y0, which I think is either rare or not supposed to happen. So like this block right here, this would be, yeah, Y0. So, I don't know. Ouch. It's been about 30 minutes so far on this ring of blocks. Pretty good. Again, still don't really know how many of these I have left to do, but if each one takes less than an hour, then it's not going to take very long at all. I should figure out exactly how many of these rings I have left, because then I could probably figure out just how long left I have. I also don't know if the area I left myself is actually perfectly square or not. I don't know if it's more of a rectangle. I think it is. It's another thing to consider. Let me see something. Okay. I'm gonna see how long this side is. Can't believe you might rank a song that just... What? Is this like a YTP? I see. Is it just like a song that samples it? Okay. Reizoko CJ Mashcore remix. That's all I needed to hear. I understand. Yeah. And there's a song of his that I mapped many years ago that I don't have anymore. Wait, can't you pull up deleted maps technically? Or would that just not exist? You can? Oh, dude. I feel like there's quite a few maps I've deleted in the past that I have no access to anymore. That I would love to have access to. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah. I don't even remember the links for the maps either. Also, that was 40 minutes. Yeah, because I did that 115 and 154 uptime. Yeah. Wow. Oh, and then what's the coordinate for this? Negative 59. Okay. Let me see something. Hmm. Okay. So, a lot of runarounds to go, but they're all going to be relatively short runarounds. So, and it's only going to go shorter each runaround unless I get lucky air pockets. Yeah. But also, yeah, if you can't even download it, then yeah. But there's like a weird like Cerno song that he made that I like mapped really terribly in like 2016 or something. Yeah, that song. It was also not like a completely finished map, but yeah. Yeah. I feel like maybe if I asked someone who I haven't talked to in like 10 years, they would probably have the map. But that's a thing I don't really want to ask for from people that I haven't spoken to in many years, and also it's not a guarantee anyway. Yeah. It's not a big deal. The map was not good in any... Like, literally any of my deleted maps are not good maps at all. But it is a little sad not having them. Even if they were awful. Dude, there was actually a map of mine that I lost for, I think, 9 or 10 years. And then someone randomly dropped it in the Uzi Alternative Discord. Just with, like, Like no prompt from me asking about him. Like what? I think they were just like that. This is one of my favorite maps from me, and I'm like, dude, I don't even have this map. How do you have this map? Part of the reason I deleted the map is because it has a background that I think would get me nuked. It's not anime related, but it's not a background that I should have used. And the funniest part is literally for RSP, the first star, if you know that song. Like, just a random Japanese song. But I just used a background that I could actually hold on. Here, I'll send it to you. It's like I wouldn't consider it that bad, but I definitely think GMT would not like it. You know what I mean? It also just had no relevance to the song, which is the best part. All right, let me see if I can find this. Oh man. No, it wouldn't beat this. Would it? At least I'm pretty sure I still have it downloaded. I think it's just oh, maybe it was this. Oh, here's the map, I think. The map folder. Okay, here, I'll send it to you. It's just wait, where are you on Discord? There you are. Again, like like I don't think it's even like a bad image, but it's not one I should have used. Dude, I was on a different wavelength in 2016. Yeah. We were laughing about an image that I used on a map I made like 10 years ago that GMT would not approve of if they ever found the map. It is not anime related, but it's also just not a background I should have used. Like, really, it's more just of a funny image than anything, but GMT would definitely not be happy. So it's probably good that I deleted it just because I didn't care for the map at that point. Oh, by the way, the map is literally just a 9-star terrible map of RSP the first star. Like a song that should be mapped as like a 4, maybe low 5-star. I literally made it 9 stars. Yeah. Yeah, I do gotta show you as well. Here, I'll send you the image as well, Muffin. Hold up. Yeah, that's I actually don't remember if I deleted it because I realized the background was not going to be acceptable, or if I just deleted it because it was a terrible high star map. I just know it wasn't actually ever deleted by GMT or anything like that. Yeah, it probably was both, but yeah. Oh, and the best part, I forgot to even mention, the difficulty name is literally, if I remember correctly, it's like 2020 mapping or something stupid, and it's literally just the worst map ever. Yeah, I can't use that. I'm not allowed to use that. Uh, hold on. Oh, the diff name was 2020 mapping revealed. And I made it in 2016, and there was like one or two patterns in the map that I feel like literally could have belonged in a Haley map, which was the best part. Yeah. Yeah. I also made another map that literally was just a parody of movement mapping. So I don't know if you're remembering that one. One that was much more accurate. But yeah. Anyways, yeah. Man, there's another. Oh, man. I feel like the parody map aged perfectly. Like, I actually just had it almost exactly right for that time period. And in a way, it makes me kind of sad that mapping has not gotten better since then. Yeah. Like, I could literally quote tweet them and be like, I kind of miss when maps looked like this at this point. Okay, but you know what? I remembered another map that I don't have access to. That was one of the funniest maps ever to me back in... This was also a map I made in 2016. And the way I remember, I know I mapped this in 2016 was... Okay, I made a 20-star map of Mechadesu, if you know that song. And and I think, if I remember correctly, the background for that map was literally just an alien distorted version of Hillary Clinton. I don't know what I was doing in that time period, but I clearly was a mapping genius. Dude, I have no idea. Maybe I don't know if there is a way to like look through maybe like old forum posts. Oh yeah, no, my end time map, the one that's not deleted, has the best background I've ever used in a map. But yeah, you might be able to find the Mechadesu maps that I made if you do that. It would have been mapped no later than 2017, I think. It's possible it was 2017 instead of 2016, but yeah. It was that time period for certain. Honestly, Ideal, if you're able to find the map site, even if, like, I can't get the map itself, that would be so funny. I swear this is real and not a fever dream. That would be a way. I don't know if that would work, though. But yeah, I don't know, man. I was I was doing something else in that time period. I'm trying to remember if I made any other really funny maps like that, but I don't think I submitted anything as crazy as those two maps. I should just start doing that again. I should just start making absolute garbage. You know what? There's actually a map that I never submitted that only exists as a Twitter clip. And it's literally just a really stupid version of the Big Black. And it also was like kind of a drama. Well, no surprise. The only people who actually were upset by it were mappers. The only group of people on Osu Twitter that legitimately hated me and wanted me dead. Well, that and Eastern Europeans, but I think those guys just hate everyone. So that doesn't really count. But yeah. I mean, it's all in the past now, for the most part. I don't really hate on maps like I used to, and Twitter's a dead website anyways. What's up, Sayoko? What's up, Abnormal? I can fly around in a moment here. Let me just take care of this little area real quick. Okay. I will make it quick. Okay. Let me go to round 00 and start loading everything in. Deep Rock Galactic. I literally know nothing about that game, but I know Wowie has played that game. That is the only reason I know that game exists. I hope it is fun. Alright, I'm gonna get a vantage point for the chunk area now that I've loaded most of it in. Let me also make it daytime so it's a little easier to see. But yeah, I mean, dang, we're getting real close to finishing up the entire area to first layer full deep slate. It's pretty crazy. Alright. I'm going to turn down my render now. My computer hates when I do this. I really should upgrade my PC or something. Literally just for this project. Keep putting it off, but I really should get more RAM at the very least. That probably would help quite a bit. Because I'm still rocking 8 gigs in 2025. Which, at least from what I've heard, is not as common now. I mean, for like normal Minecraft playthrough and streaming, it would be totally fine. But for this project, I think it really pushes the rendering in my PC as a result. Oh God, what have you dug up from my past ideal? What did you find? Oh my God, I forgot about this. I literally could not tell you what song that would be. That's the best part. Oh my God, you could post the image for that map in chat. That's really funny. I was doing literally anything in 2017 mapping wise. That's really good. Love your image link as always, by the way. Man, I literally would have no clue what song I would have mapped. That's the best part. It will forever be a mystery. And I doubt anyone has this map. There is absolutely no way anyone has that downloaded to this day. I could think of legitimately maybe 3 people in existence that could possibly have that map. And none of them are people that I've talked to in a very long time. So how am I supposed to go up to someone who I haven't talked to in 10 years and be like, hey, do you have the map, My Name Jeff Polar Bear? This is very important. I've never heard of those songs, so it's not gonna be those. I don't think it was even... '98. No, I don't think so, because I've only ever mapped one of those. I think. I think I've only ever mapped Bad Apple from that, like, specific game. I wouldn't know for sure, though. I assume you can't play the playback, right? Or can you? You can? Dude, if you could send me audio of that, I could probably tell you what song it is. I didn't realize you would have audio. So wait, you just can't download the map, correct? Is that the only thing that's actually missing? Man, that's annoying, but it also makes sense. Like if someone wants to delete their map, it should be deleted fully, or at least not accessible in that way. Check DM. Okay. Oh, wait. How long was my mic muted for? I think I accidentally hit mute. Okay. I made the revelation instantly, and then when you weren't reacting, I realized that you said nothing. It is literally just 99.9% guarantee it is an 8-bit version of Intersect Thunderbolt. I am almost certain that's exactly what that is. Like, literally a chiptune version of that song. And you could probably find it on YouTube. I almost guarantee you that's exactly what I mapped. Dude, as soon as I heard it, I'm like, wait, that's just Intersect Thunderbolt. Oh, man. That's awesome. You just unlocked a memory that I literally did not have access to anymore. I don't remember mapping that at all. And I obviously don't remember what the map was like, or if I even mapped more than 10 seconds of it, but that's hilarious. Yeah, let me open the link. Yeah, exactly. Oh, dude, you know what though? You know it's awful. Someone would definitely map this as aim slop in today's era. Somehow, some way. They wouldn't do it. There's too much rhythm in the song for that to actually be the case, I think. Without it being super egregious. But yeah, dude, that's awesome. I did not remember that I mapped that, and I'm so happy that I instantly recognized it. Of course, my mic was muted when I made that revolution. That's funny, but yeah, that's really good. Dude, no, for me it was like I felt like a sleeper agent that just woke up. I heard that and I just was like, oh my god, intersect Thunderbolt. I can hear it. I was like, there. It literally can't be anything else. Although, now that you say that, that's really I could see that somehow being a Toho PC-98 song. That's really funny. But I was like, I have only ever mapped one song from that game, and then it's literally Bad Apple. That's the only song I've ever mapped from that series. The comment in the video. This game is like if Toho if Zune bothered to evolve this. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I can definitely hear the aesthetic in it. That's for sure. I probably would not have caught on to that in 2017 though. But yeah, that's just really funny. I like how I think that's, as far as I'm aware, no one's actually ever mapped that song aside from myself, like that specific version. But maybe I'm wrong. Or maybe someone did years later. I don't know. And the best part is that I didn't even use anything remotely related to the metadata. Like, why did I use Polar Bear as the diff name? And why my name... Well, I know why my name Jeff, because it's funny meme, but Polar Bear. That makes no sense. God, that's so funny. Man, you gotta see if I got other hidden gems like that. I did not realize what wavelength I was on at that time, but I clearly was on a roll. I mean, that Mechadesu map, the first star with that background, I was doing something else in that time period. By the way, I really hope you can find that Mechadesu background. I swear that it exists. Yeah. It's unfortunate if you can't find it, but I think I described it pretty accurately. It literally was just a super high star map of Mechadesu with an alien Hillary Clinton background. Like, just the most stupid thing possible. That's awesome either way though. That's a really hilarious find. That is a deep cut if I've ever seen one. And obviously really only possible because you have access to that stuff on the back end. Oh yeah, that's like that one OC player. Oh man. Yeah. I wouldn't spend all of your effort on this ideal. I also have funny maps that don't exist, but I actually do still have downloaded. You just had an idea? Okay. Hopefully the idea works. Notes nuke alert. Actually, I haven't seen a wandering trader in a while, I feel. Or at least not one directly in my way. Yeah. As useful as always. Okay, I think this runaround is gonna take me longer, but probably just because I was very distracted. And, block distribution can be kind of different anyway. still gonna be under an hour either way, which is not a lot of time. Yeah, unfortunate, but at least you were able to find one really funny gem that I couldn't even remember. I think it was worth the effort. And unironically, a song that actually would be cool as a map, I think. Man, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of... As of late, I've actually been thinking more about wanting to try mapping again. Just because, like, I kind of look back at some of my maps, I'm like, if I made these maps in 2025 instead of 2019 or 2018, or even, like, 2017, like, I was making old-style grid maps in, like, 2017, and no one cared about that type of thing back then, really. Like, that was just a dead mapping style in 2017 for the most part. But I feel like that's the type of thing that actually could be, like, a rankable map these days. Like, I could actually find BNs willing to give that a chance. Not that I necessarily need or want to rank something anyway, but it is a thought that I have. Of course, the biggest hurdle for me in mapping was not even finding people to rank maps. It was actually hit sounding. I refuse to ever learn hit sounding. And personally, I don't think hit sounding should ever need to be a requirement for maps. But I don't know if that's just like stupid player brain take or what. Like, I don't know, man. How long has it been? It's been 2.5 hours. I did say that's about how long I would do today. So I think as soon as I reach the corner here, I will end it for today, which is good cutoff anyway, because we're about to finish this little ring. I think tomorrow will be the day we hit 17 mil, and hopefully I can make a good amount of progress. We shall see. I'll try to work in a longer stream tomorrow. But yeah, this was fun. Also, unexpected fun nostalgia trip, too. I'm not usually one to be super nostalgic or sentimental, but it could be fun every once in a while. I just tried to not let it overtake me or be like the main thing that drives me or anything like that. But yeah, that is a good spot to end that there. And then I will see you guys tomorrow for more digging and million milestone. Yeah, none of these have reached million yet either. Okay, see you guys. Good night. Goodbye.